Welcome to EnglishStorytime.game. Get ready, everyone, because this story will take you on an exciting adventure. Let the story begin.
It is July 2025, and something very surprising is happening in American politics. President Donald Trump is talking about deporting Elon Musk. Yes, you heard that right. The same Elon Musk who owns Tesla cars and SpaceX rockets. This is a story about friendship, power, and what happens when two very powerful men disagree. Let me tell you about this dramatic situation that has everyone talking. This story shows us how quickly things can change in politics. It teaches us about citizenship, loyalty, and the power of words. Are you ready to learn about this incredible political drama? One, who are these two men? First, let me tell you about the two main people in our story. You need to know who they are to understand what is happening. Donald Trump is the President of the United States. He won the 2024 election and started his second term in January 2025. Trump is 78 years old and has been in politics for many years. He is known for speaking his mind and sometimes saying things that surprise people. Trump uses social media a lot, especially his platform called Truth Social. He likes to share his thoughts with millions of followers. Elon Musk is one of the richest people in the world. He is 53 years old and was born in South Africa. This is very important to remember. Musk was not born in America. He came to America when he was young and became a U.S. citizen later. Today, Musk owns many companies. He owns Tesla, which makes electric cars. He owns SpaceX, which sends rockets to space. He also owns X, the social media platform that used to be called Twitter. These two men were friends for a long time. Musk supported Trump in the 2024 election. He gave Trump millions of dollars for his campaign. When Trump won, he gave Musk a special job. Musk became the head of something called DOGE. DOGE stands for Department of Government Efficiency. Musk's job was to help make the government work better and spend less money. But friendship in politics can be very fragile. Sometimes friends become enemies very quickly. This is exactly what happened between Trump and Musk. 2. The big fight begins. The trouble started with a very important bill. A bill is a proposed law that Congress votes on. In early July 2025, Trump wanted Congress to pass a very big spending bill. Trump called it his big, beautiful bill. This bill was almost 900 pages long and cost trillions of dollars. The bill included many things. It had money for the military, money for border security, and changes to taxes. Trump worked very hard to get this bill passed. He made many phone calls and met with many politicians. This bill was very important to Trump's plans for America. But then something unexpected happened. Elon Musk did not like the bill. He thought it spent too much money. Remember, Musk's job was to help the government spend less money. He looked at the bill and decided it was bad for America. Musk started posting messages on X, his social media platform. He has over 190 million followers, so when Musk speaks, many people listen. He called Trump's big, beautiful bill the big, ugly bill. This made Trump very angry. Musk did not stop there. He posted many messages criticizing the bill. He said it would hurt the American economy. He said it would make the government debt too big. He even said that Trump's other policies, like tariffs, would cause a recession. in 2025. This is important because Musk was supposed to be Trump's helper. But instead of helping, Musk was publicly disagreeing with Trump. In politics, this is very dangerous. When someone in your team disagrees with you in public, it makes you look weak. The relationship gets worse. As the days passed, the fight between Trump and Musk got worse. Musk became more critical of Trump's policies. He did not just disagree quietly, he disagreed loudly and publicly on social media. Musk posted that he thought Trump should be impeached. Impeachment is when Congress tries to remove a president from office. This is a very serious thing to say. It means Musk wanted Trump to lose his job as president. Musk also criticized Trump's tariff policies. Tariffs are taxes on goods from other countries. Trump loves tariffs and thinks they help American businesses. But Musk said these tariffs would hurt the economy and cause problems in the second half of 2025. These public disagreements made Trump very angry. Trump does not like it when people criticize him, especially people who are supposed to be his friends. He felt that Musk was betraying him after everything he had done for him. Trump started fighting back. He used his Truth Social platform to respond to Musk. Trump wrote angry messages about Musk. He said that Musk was being ungrateful. He reminded people that he had given Musk a special job in his administration. Trump also made threats. He said that his Department of Government Efficiency, the same department that Musk was leading, might need to take a good hard look at Musk's companies. This was a clear threat. Trump was saying that the government might investigate Musk's businesses. The fight was getting personal. It was not just about politics anymore. It was about loyalty, friendship, and respect, or the deportation threat. Then came the most shocking moment of all. On July 1, 2025, a reporter asked President Trump a direct question. The reporter asked if Trump would deport Elon Musk from America. Trump's answer surprised everyone. He said, "I don't know. We'll have to take a look at that." This was an incredible moment. The President of the United States was suggesting that he might deport one of the richest and most famous people in America. The room was silent. Everyone was shocked. Later that day, Trump spoke to reporters again. He said his administration would have to take a look at deporting Musk. He was serious about this threat. But let's think about this carefully. Can a president really deport a U.S. citizen? Elon Musk is not just a visitor to America. He is a naturalized U.S. citizen. He has been an American citizen for many years. He has the same rights as any other American citizen. The answer is complicated. Normally, you cannot deport a U.S. citizen. Citizens have strong legal protections. But there is a process called denaturalization. This means taking away someone's citizenship. If someone loses their citizenship, then they can be deported. Denaturalization is very rare and very difficult. It usually happens when someone lied to get citizenship or committed serious crimes. The government has to prove its case in court. It takes a long time and costs a lot of money. Can this really happen? Now, you might be wondering, can Trump really deport Elon Musk? This is a very good question, and the answer teaches us about American law and citizenship. First, let's understand Musk's legal status. Elon Musk is a naturalized U.S. citizen. This means he was born in another country but became an American citizen through legal processes. He has the same rights as someone born in America. Multiple government records confirm that Musk is a U.S. citizen. Under normal circumstances, you cannot deport a U.S. citizen. The Constitution protects citizens from deportation. Citizens have the right to stay in America no matter what, even if they commit crimes. They cannot be deported. But there is one exception. The government can try to take away someone's citizenship through a process called denaturalization. If this happens, then the person can be deported. However, this process is very difficult and very rare. For denaturalization to happen, the government must prove in court that the person should not have received citizenship. This usually means the person lied on their application or committed serious crimes. The person has the right to a lawyer and can fight the case in court. Legal experts say that deporting Musk would be very difficult. There is no evidence that Musk lied to get citizenship. He has not committed the kinds of crimes that lead to denaturalization. Most lawyers think Trump's threat is more political theater than real legal action. However, some experts are concerned. They note that the Trump administration has talked about increasing denaturalization efforts. They worry that the government might try to use this process against political opponents. The truth is that immigration courts have no jurisdiction over U.S. citizens. Only federal courts can handle denaturalization cases. This means the process would be slow, expensive, and public. 6. Why this matters for America. This fight between Trump and Musk is about more than just two powerful men. It shows us important things about American democracy, citizenship, and political power. First, this story shows us how quickly political alliances can change. Musk and Trump were close allies just months ago. Musk gave Trump millions of dollars. Trump gave Musk a powerful job. But when they disagreed about policy, their friendship ended quickly. This teaches us that in politics, loyalty is often conditional. Politicians stay friends as long as they agree. When they disagree, friendships can end very quickly. This is different from personal friendships, which can survive disagreements. Second, this story shows us the power of social media. Musk used his platform X to criticize Trump publicly. His posts reached millions of people. This shows how social media can be used to influence political debates. It also shows how dangerous social media can be for political relationships. Third, this story raises questions about citizenship and deportation. If a president can threaten to deport a naturalized citizen for political disagreements, what does this mean for other naturalized citizens? Many people are worried about this precedent. The story also shows us the limits of presidential power. Even though Trump is president, he cannot just deport anyone he wants. There are laws and courts that protect citizens' rights. This is an important part of American democracy. Finally, this story shows us how personal conflicts can affect government policy. The fight between Trump and Musk is not just personal. It affects government efficiency programs, space policy, and electric vehicle policies. When powerful people fight, it can have consequences for the whole country. 7. What people are saying. Different people have very different opinions about this situation. Let me tell you what various groups are saying. Trump supporters generally defend the president. They say that Musk was disloyal and ungrateful. They point out that Trump gave Musk a special job and Musk should have been more supportive. They say that if Musk cannot be loyal to Trump, then maybe he should not be in America. Some Trump supporters also say that Musk was wrong to criticize the spending bill publicly. They argue that if Musk had concerns, he should have discussed them privately with Trump. By criticizing Trump in public, Musk embarrassed the president and hurt his political position. Musk supporters have a different view. They say that Musk was doing his job. His job was to help reduce government spending. When he saw a bill that spent too much money, he had to speak up. They say that Musk was being honest and responsible. Musk supporters also point out that Musk has the right to free speech. As an American citizen, he can criticize government policies. They say that threatening deportation for political disagreements is dangerous and undemocratic. Legal experts are mostly concerned about Trump's threats. They say that threatening deportation for political reasons is inappropriate. They worry that this could set a dangerous precedent. If presidents can threaten to deport naturalized citizens for political disagreements, it could silence critics and weaken democracy. Immigration lawyers are also worried. They say that even though deporting Musk would be legally difficult, the threat itself is harmful. It sends a message to other naturalized citizens that their citizenship is not secure. This could make people afraid to criticize the government. Business leaders have mixed reactions. Some support Trump and think Musk went too far. Others support Musk and think he was right to criticize wasteful spending. Many business leaders are concerned about the instability and unpredictability of the situation. 8. What this means for the future. This story is still developing, and we do not know how it will end. But we can think about what it might mean for America's future. First, this conflict will probably affect government efficiency efforts. Musk was supposed to lead the Department of Government Efficiency. Now that he and Trump are fighting, it is unclear what will happen to this program. The government might lose an opportunity to reduce waste and improve efficiency. Second, this fight might affect America's technology and space programs. Musk's companies are very important to America's technological leadership. SpaceX launches rockets for NASA and the military. Tesla is a leader in electric vehicles. If Musk and the government cannot work together, it might hurt America's competitiveness. First, this situation might affect other naturalized citizens. If the government starts threatening deportation for political reasons, other naturalized citizens might become afraid to speak up. This could weaken American democracy and free speech. Fourth, this fight shows that American politics is becoming more personal and more extreme. Political disagreements are turning into personal attacks. This makes it harder to solve problems and govern effectively. The legal process, if it happens, will be very important. Courts will have to decide if the government can try to take away Musk's citizenship. This decision will affect not just Musk, but all naturalized citizens. This story also shows us the importance of constitutional protections. Even though Trump is president, he cannot just do whatever he wants. There are laws and courts that protect citizens' rights. This is a fundamental part of American democracy. Finally, this story reminds us that in America, political power has limits. No one person, not even the president, has unlimited power. There are checks and balances that protect citizens and limit government power. 9 lessons for everyone. What can we learn from this incredible story? there are several important lessons for all of us. First, we learn about the importance of loyalty in politics. In politics, loyalty is often more important than being right. Musk might have been correct about the spending bill, but by criticizing Trump publicly, he broke an important political rule. This teaches us that political relationships are different from personal relationships. Second, we learn about the power of social media. Musk's posts on X reached millions of people and influenced public opinion. This shows how social media can be used to shape political debates. It also shows how dangerous social media can be for political relationships. Third, we learn about citizenship and rights. Even naturalized citizens have strong legal protections. The government cannot easily take away citizenship or deport citizens. This is an important protection for everyone who becomes an American citizen. Fourth, we learn about the importance of free speech. In America, people have the right to criticize the government. This includes naturalized citizens. Threatening deportation for political criticism is dangerous and undemocratic. Fifth, we learn about the checks and balances in American government. Even though Trump is president, he cannot just deport anyone he wants. There are laws and courts that protect citizens' rights. This is a fundamental part of American democracy. For English learners, this story also teaches us about American political culture. Americans value loyalty, but they also value free speech and individual rights. Sometimes these values conflict with each other. This story shows us one example of such a conflict. The story also teaches us about the role of money and power in American politics. Both Trump and Musk are very wealthy and powerful. Their fight affects not just them, but the whole country. This shows us how personal conflicts between powerful people can have wide-reaching consequences. Finally, this story teaches us that American politics can be very dramatic and unpredictable. Things can change very quickly. Friends can become enemies, allies can become opponents. This is part of what makes American politics so interesting and so important to understand. 10. The story continues. As I tell you this story, it is still happening. We do not know how it will end. Will Trump really try to deport Musk? Will Musk fight back in court? Will they make peace and become friends again? What we do know is that this story has already changed American politics. It has shown us that even the richest and most powerful people are not safe from political conflicts. It has shown us that citizenship protections are important and valuable. This story also shows us that in America, anyone can become a citizen, but citizenship comes with both rights and responsibilities. Citizens have the right to free speech, but they also have responsibilities to their country and their fellow citizens. The legal experts, the politicians, and the American people are all watching this story carefully. The outcome will affect how we think about citizenship, deportation, and political power in America. For naturalized citizens across America, this story is especially important. It shows them that their citizenship is valuable and protected by law. But it also shows them that citizenship can be challenged, especially in times of political conflict. This story reminds us that democracy is not automatic. It requires citizens to participate, to speak up, and to defend their rights. It requires laws and courts to protect people from government overreach. It requires all of us to respect each other's rights, even when we disagree. Um, as this story continues to develop, we will learn more about American democracy, citizenship, and political power. We will see how strong America's legal protections really are. We will see how American institutions respond to unprecedented challenges. Whatever happens, this story will be remembered as an important moment in American political history. It will be studied by students and scholars for years to come. It will help us understand how democracy works and how it can be protected. So keep watching this story. Keep learning about American politics and law. Keep thinking about what citizenship means and what rights and responsibilities come with it. This story is not just about Trump and Musk. It is about all of us and the kind of society we want to live in. Thanks for sticking around till the end of the story. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss a new story. Have a wonderful day, take care, and see you next time.